You just crossed over into the female zone.
I'm not even trying to be like my lobster's so juicy and my biscuit's so buttery, because at this point it's getting ridiculous, okay? It's getting ridiculous. These things are getting out of hand. 6 months ago, I got new bras, right? They sized me at a 34 triple D, or like an E sometimes. Those bitches wearing the same bra, they don't fit no more. 6 months ago, I just spent $200 on some Soma bras, and I don't really think I even like them in the first place. Everyone kept recommending Soma for big titty bitches. I don't think I really with Soma. They ain't that comfy. And then half the is kind of ugly. Whatever, that's my problem. Big titty bitches get ugly. Regardless of the point, I just remeasured myself yesterday. Why is it talking about 32H? What the do I do with that? At this point...
Oh, poor you.
The not-so-secret weapon that women utilize in TikTok nowadays. Thirst trapping. You know, it's quite effective against simps because, let's face it, they're simps. They'll fall for just about anything. But honey, you're only doing this for views, and just about every other thirst trap girl that's on here does it for views because you're really not getting dates with the guys that you want. Or if you do get dates with the guys you want, he's not going to take you seriously. I mean, yes, you got your headlights up there and it's pretty obvious you got the blinkers up and running. But apart from that, how much further is this going to go? Do you think that a guy is going to actually look at your breasts and say, OMG, look at the size of those hooters? That means that she's got a great personality. She brings a lot to the table other than her triple Ds. And that's wife material. Seriously, honey, the fun bags are good for just that. Fun. You ride around the block with them a couple times, you know, and you take them to Pound Town to see the extra bounce session. Sure. A lot of guys will do that. But the guys that you want, chances of them putting a ring on it just because of that, super low. But look on the bright side. You're helping out the bra economy, aren't you? Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I hope this reaches the right audience, but if you're a really pretty girl on TikTok who posts like videos that are just kind of like, I don't want to say thirst traps, but like just yourself being really pretty in front of music, and it blows up or it does really well, how does that feel? Like, what is that like to post on TikTok, just like a video of yourself and it does so well? Like, I mean, like, not viral, I mean, maybe, but like, you know, just really well, like at least like 100,000 views and stuff. Like, how does that feel? Because I don't know. And when I'm like, I'm not saying like when I post my like little selfies and stuff on like other social media platforms, like I don't do well, but it's like, I've never had like something blow up here on TikTok that was just me, you know, looking pretty in front of the camera. Usually it's me putting in work and clocking in and like posting content, but it's like, how does it feel? How does it feel to be God's favorite and have a video of yourself blow up because you're just so stunning? Like share with the class. How does that feel? Like, tell me, how does it feel to live my dream?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
How does it feel to actually be an attractive woman that doesn't need to put in work to get 100,000 views on a TikTok? Well, maybe you'll never know, but sweetheart, I gotta say this right now. You are kind of admitting that you're putting out thirst trap pictures without admitting it. I mean, the way you're talking right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. My male viewers will see this, and they're gonna think, more than likely, she said that she only gets views when she puts in the work as a content creator. Is she trying to tell us that she's doing OnlyFans? Or is she trying to tell us something else? Honestly, that's the default mentality they're gonna go with, and this gorilla really can't blame them because you're actually just trying to figure out how to thirst trap. Now, I got it. You're on your grind. You're making the content you're going to make because you're going to get pied. And you're using your natural biscuits out there to get those bake sales going. Completely understandable. But question I have for you. What is your plan after this? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do this. What I'm saying is, have you put some thought into what happens to you relationship-wise after thirst trapping online? I mean, the internet's forever. So a guy in the future that you want him to take you seriously, he sees your thirst trapping, what's he gonna think? Are you planning for him to say, OMG, I got the hottest girlfriend? Or maybe, just maybe he's gonna think, hold up, that's kind of a red flag there. Your body was out there for everybody to see. You're willing to basically put out the goods that are supposed to be for me, just for clicks, Food for thought there, princess. Move it on.
If you're planning to post a really hot picture of yourself on Instagram, I'm gonna give you some captions that you should use. These are just some that I have saved for my next post. I think you're gonna like them, so let's get into it. Okay, first one that I like is just, this is supposed to be a thirst trap. I used something similar to that caption and I just said, I think they called this a thirst trap for a bikini picture, and I thought I ate. This next one I really like for like a selfie. You could just say face, face, face. Even cuter if you have like 3 selfies in a row, you know what I mean? Face, 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 yeah. Okay, next caption that I like is just mind games. Next one, if you're changing up your hair, like you're getting like a new hair color or something like that, you could just use the caption resetting. Next one that I like is just made you look. Next one, you could just use the caption do you mind. Next, you could use the caption your POV. Next one, I really like this one, you could just say put it to bed. Next, if you haven't posted in a while and you're gonna post a really hot selfie or picture of yourself, you could just say you knew this was coming. Next one that I like, especially if you're like at dinner or you're holding a drink or something, you could just say not on your menu. Next one, if you're gonna post in a bikini or whatever, you could just say addicted to the heat. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I stay talking about this app called Astra to help me find different Instagram captions. Everything on the app is tailored towards your astrological chart, so it's very, very specific in what you ask it. I like it for captions though, and I just asked if it could give me a non-cringy caption for my next thirst trap on Instagram, and it gave me some good ones. One that I liked was just heat wave, especially if you're posting in like a bikini or something, or if you just want to be straightforward and straight to the point, you could just say feeling myself. And I think both of those are super cute. I highly recommend downloading this app, especially if you just want Instagram help or something. I feel like my Instagram has definitely had a glow up since I started using it. Anyways, let me know if you guys want another part to this. I make these every week. Bye.
Whatever.
You know, I just gotta say it that this is just evidence of the amount of simps out there. Now, I know that there are fewer simps today than there have been in the past, but apparently there's still enough simps to keep these thirst trap queens going. I mean, there's so much that she could actually make a video specifically talking about how to thirst trap dudes and put it on TikTok. And I can tell you right now, in the comments, yes, the majority are women in the comments saying, thank you for the tips. Oh, I'm going to do my pictures now and I'm going to upload my video. Yada, 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 yeah, sure. The way you're going to find Prince Charming. Not. Anyway, apart from them, you got a bunch of dudes always in there. OMG, you are so beautiful. Oh, you are gorgeous. Oh, I can't wait for your next post. Oh, I wish I would have had a girl like you. And this gorilla's always thinking to himself, hold up a second. Why would you want to date a woman like this? She clearly says up front that all she does is thirst traps. A woman who does this has the mentality of, I deserve a multimillionaire. In order to be with all this thirst trappingness, you have got to bring the money. So other than having a like 8 or a 9 or a 10 or whatever scale you want to give her, other than having that in your bed for a tour of Pound Town, what other benefits are you going to get? You know what? If there are any simps watching this, please write in the comments. Let me know. I'll wait. Moving on.
I don't think men actually understand how thirst traps work. A lot of you guys think you fell for the trap if you like a girl's story when she looks good on there. But to be honest, we don't even notice most of those. All we are looking for is for one person to see that story, and the whole goal is to make him furious. In our heads, if that one person views the thirst trap story, we won. He's punching the air right now. We're not posting it to make you feel good. We're not posting it to make us feel good. We're posting it to make him mad. I don't know, maybe I'm toxic and I'm wrong, but that's always been the motivation for me to post something like that, and I like that that's been the evolution of the thirst trap. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, ladies, but that's always my thinking.
There's no reason for this video besides just showing you how good my rack looks in this outfit. Okay, you can stop watching. It's okay. It's okay, you can stop watching. Why are you still watching? It's okay, the video's done. There's nothing else to the video. Should there be more to the video? Should I say more? That was kind of the only script I had, so I don't really know. Okay. I'm just gonna end the video.
Do you know something that really annoys me about TikTok and Instagram, especially TikTok? You cannot say the word boob. You can't say it. You have to put 0, 0 or cherries for the word boob. Like, why can't you say it? It's a fucking normal body part. Why is it censored when other stuff on there is allowed? I'm making educational content about boobies, but I can't post it. I can't say the word boob. Why? Why TikTok? Why are you making boobs sexual? Because you know what happens. My TikTok video does not get put out to the For You page. And it gets taken down, which is brilliant. because I've made an explicit sex video.
All right, to that first queen. Apparently she's not wrong because I read the comments, and actually there's a good percentage of women there that said that that's exactly why they put thirst traps in. They break up with a guy, even if it's been years, like ex-wives and all that, and they put up thirst traps saying, oh, check me out, I look fine, this is what you walked away from. Or they're like, oh, this is what the new guy's enjoying. I mean, I have noticed that these women who post these thirst traps, even though they're in a new relationship, they'll rarely put a picture of the new guy they're with. And they're just looking for attention and validation. So my question is, hold up a second. If you're already in a relationship, why are you looking for validation from other men? In saying that, this girl understands that her point right there of, well, I did this to mess with my ex's head, not really for the new guys out there because I ignore most of them. It makes some sense here. It actually is logical. I would say it's quite disrespectful to the guy that she's with, but more than likely, he's a simp. All right, to that second jiggly princess right there, yes, I could say right now, her mission is accomplished. And when I say her mission is accomplished, I'm thinking that she just wanted to thirst trap a bunch of simps. I mean, the amount of simps in her comment section was just amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean amazingly obvious as to how many of the guys were there saying, oh, you are the perfect woman. Oh, I can only dream of having a girl like you. Oh, you got to DM me. Oh, I will worship you. Yeah. So my question now isn't really towards this princess right here. My question would be to the simps who are constantly gassing these women up because all they have is like one dimension that they bring to the table, even though that dimension is quite round and bouncy. But you know that there's like free corn on the internet where you could see more than just that. If your objective is just to see the big rack, why even bother gassing her up on TikTok? Oh, that's right. You actually think you have a shot. Sure you do. All right, to that third queen. The dark side of thirst trapping. So at least this one came up front and actually said why she does her thirst traps. I mean, talking about boobs, obviously thirst trapping, but she said it very clearly is because she has a corn video and she wants to get views on there. So best way to get eyes on corn is through other social media accounts, namely TikTok and Instagram. Hey, make your money. It's your hustle. This gorilla is not a hater. He's just observing. But the one thing that I will say, that which is kind of ridiculous at this point, is there's so much free corn out there. If you're a man and you need to watch this stuff, I'm not advertising for you to watch it, but I'm just saying, why do you have to pay these women to watch their corn? I mean, they're selling a product that's free already. That's like going out and buying the milk when the next door neighbor owns a cow and says, come over here and grab as much milk as you want for free. All you have to do is come in here and download it. Moving on.
It's so funny how I posted about me, like just getting out of a relationship, and then these strangers I never even met just have so much hate for me because I say that I'm not ready to date and I want to date right now. And I'm just never been the person to just hop out of a relationship and date right away. You know, right now I'm fatigued by the male species and I'm perfectly fine doing my own thing and, you know, focusing on my hobbies and just enjoying who I am, you know, which is me. I don't need to have anybody to add on to my happiness. In fact, they are just to add on, you know, whatever or whoever comes into my life is just more. And that's how I see it. So I just would really respect if, you know, don't leave mean comments to me saying that I'm a stupid bitch or, you know, that whatever you guys come up with because you don't know me. And you probably never will.
Oh, princess, thirst trapping with a sob story never actually works out. You see, the reason you're getting mean comments, as you say, and it's not that they hate you. I've actually seen the comments, and I'll say it right now. It's more like they're calling you out. But, of course, accountability is not a thing right now. So the thing that I'm pretty sure you understand, and you just don't want to admit it, is you put a video out to thirst trap all these simps. And then you put another video saying, oh, you wish you met a good man, this and that. And then you put out another video saying, oh, I'm not going to date. That's it. But every video that you make, you use this exact same angle or angle similar to it. You're putting the girls out there. You're just thirst trapping a bunch of dudes. When you deal with a bunch of simps who have anger issues or whatever the hell, they're not going to say they hate you, but they're going to say, well, why even bother making these videos? Why are you doing this? Because for you, attention is more important than anything else. You said you just got out of a relationship, but you're not looking for another relationship because you want to work on you. If you really want to work on you, you wouldn't make these videos. You wouldn't bother trying to thirst trap 50,000 dudes that you don't care about. Working on yourself isn't looking for new pointless attention that's going to get you nowhere. I mean, sweetheart, if you think you're all that in a bag of chips, why even make these videos? The reason? You don't. You need the simps to co-sign on that without having to promise them anything. I don't know, sister, but it seems to me that You taking accountability is almost as hard as you making a video about putting your boobs halfway out your shirt. Somehow, you can't seem to do it.
Damn, skip me. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.